am down in Mr. and Mrs. Walkup's basement, looking at their furnace. This furnace is a 100,000 BTU furnace. It's a Linux furnace. We've got our Linux coil sitting on top of it. As you can see, the coil and the furnace one, they weren't sized as far as properly when it comes to just making sure that they sit on top of one another and getting the proper width furnace. We have so if we go with an 80% furnace, we'd use the existing flue. It's jointly vented with the water heater right here going out. So again, we'd reuse this flue. So the refrigerant lines we would only need the 25-foot refrigerant line set coming up, going out this way. I'll have the line size of the refrigerant line required based upon the equipment in the notes, but it just goes right out the side of the house here, and I'm going to guess that the condensing unit is going to be just right out here on this side of the house. Most all the ductwork runs in a unfinished part of the basement. There's no return in the basement. Probably going to recommend adding a little bit of return here into the basement to improve the airflow on the supply side. Because initially looking at the return, it looks like it might be a little bit of a bottleneck when it comes to airflow. They've got an existing electronic air cleaner. They don't necessarily like it, cleaning and maintenance of it. So we'll just look at using a 5-inch high efficiency air filter, MERV 13 air filter, and they've got a humidifier here on the back side, and we'll give them an option to get a new humidifier on there, because that humidifier is existing, same age as the system. It looks like a power humidifier, not a bypass humidifier. As far as the draining, there's no need for a condensate pump. There's a floor drain right here for all the condensation.